Hello and welcome to Gabie's Knit Goodies. I have a number of summer projects I'm working on, as well as a sock to show you today. I am in a slightly new corner of my home. This is a picture that we actually took while we were out in Yellowstone in the winter one year, which was an amazing trip, by the way. If you ever get an opportunity to go to Yellowstone, I highly recommend it. Just try not to go during the busy seasons. On to the yarn. Okay, I have an almost finished product, and I tried this on. I'll show you a little mini video of that. I have bound off the So Summer shirt by Jessie Maed Designs, knit out of fingering weight Italian Cupro cotton, hand dyed by me, in speckled denim. I love everything about this shirt. However, I made a mistake somewhere in not following the pattern properly, as well as possibly having a tighter gauge than what the pattern calls for, and it's not blocked yet. So once I block it, I'm going to do like a whole video on it to kind of analyze what's going on with this shirt. However, if it doesn't grow in blocking, I still absolutely love it. It's just a slightly different look because it's not oversized, but it's still adorable. I just have to wear it with very high-waisted jeans or pants of some type because otherwise it's a little too cropped. But it feels amazing. So, there's the So Summer shirt. Okay, so I'm gonna weave in my ends and block it. Actually, I'm going to measure it first, how it is. Then I'm going to weave in my ends and block it and measure it again. I don't think I'm going to block it like to the dimensions of the pattern. I'm going to block it to what feels right for the yarn and the fabric rather, because I don't want it to look like it's stretched out, and it's cotton, so I don't know how much it's really going to do in blocking anyways. Yeah. But there it is. Basically a finished object. Can't quite wear it yet, but close to finished. The next one I have is 05 Tie-Side Tank by Eleanor Alice Knits. And I am knitting it out of Peaches and Cream, merino nylon, fingering weight, and I have made some progress. I have, let's see, the top done, front top half done, and then I have the back that I have just begun. So I am going back and forth on the back. So you knit 2 pieces flat, then you join it together in the round, and you have the little split that's going to end up having ties on it, and then you knit that in the round until you split for your sleeves, and they also have this fancy little crossover the way she does it. So I think last time I may have shown you that on the side here I had some extra yarn in there, like in these little edging stitches, and that's because when you go back to pick up the back side, you actually pick up those extra like 10 stitches or whatever on the edge, so that the back will have this little crossover section very similar to, or the underarm will have a little crossover section similar to where the tie is, which is, I think, a kind of unique and clever little design feature. Yes, so if I didn't say it already, Eleanor Alice Knits is the designer, or the design name, and yeah, it's going well. It has been kind of put to the side a little bit because I went on a trip out to Colorado. I went to visit my sister, who actually lives in Alaska, but she and some family was going out to Colorado, and so I ended up being able to go join them, which was awesome. But this was not in a position to bring with me and knit on like more mindlessly, I guess. So I cast on. I think I had it cast on last time, maybe, or I was planning it last time. I can't remember. But it is the Ingrid Summer Sweater. Oh, I don't remember the designer, but I will put the name here, and everything will be linked below. And this is a DK weight cotton, Pima cotton, called Confetti Sky. And voila! I've made some progress. So you start this sweater at the back, and you knit down until you have the proper length for your size, and it's just like stockinette stitch and then an eyelet row that's couched by like purl bumps. Y'all can see that, hopefully. And then you pause and you pick up, which I am very proud of myself because my pickup was nice and seamless here. I think it's just picked up. It wasn't a provisional cast on or anything. You can see where I picked it up right there. But you pick up for the front sections and you knit a little bit in pattern, pick up the other side, knit a little bit, and then join it, working back and forth until you have the armhole length, and then you join in the round and continue until you get down to the bottom where you do some ribbing. And it is a twisted or a half twisted rib. The knit stitches are twisted, but the purl stitches are not. And she tells you to line them up with the little eyelets here. Line up your purls with the eyelets to make it more decorative, I guess. Which that ended up happening without me like having to work at it. So, yeah, I really like it. I have made a mistake, which seems to be a given for me these days. I think because I don't know what's wrong. Either because I'm trying to knit while doing other things too much, or like knit while traveling, or just maybe I don't have the brain capacity right now that I need. Maybe I just need to do like blankets or something where I don't have any changes. I don't know. It should be pretty simple, but I really don't know what I was thinking. I was trying to follow the pattern correctly because I had made a mistake on the So Summer shirt by not following the pattern closely. So I was trying to follow the pattern like and just trust the process. But what I didn't realize was that I was using for the armhole length the centimeters length instead of the inches length, and I was using the centimeters as inches. And if you know, there's like 2.54 centimeters per inch. So if it's saying do like 15 centimeters, that's closer to like, 5-6 inches. And I did like 15 inches of an armhole before I realized, or was close to that on the front side, after I'd already done the back, before I realized what I had done. Like, I don't know what I was thinking. Maybe that something special was happening with these, like bat wing, even though it's not a bat wing type garment. I really don't know what I was thinking. Yeah. And I looked at the pattern dozens of times, I feel like, and yet for some reason in my mind it didn't click that I was messing it up. Anyways, I decided not to rip back because it's like ripping back 90% of the work I'd already done. So I have an extra 10 inches under the arm, a little big. I have two options with this. Either just to make it narrower, which I don't want a fitted garment. I want it to be loose. Like it needs to be loose, in my opinion. For the like look and like feel that I'm going for, it needs to be a positive ease, loose garment. So instead of that, I have there's about 14 stitches for my size here that I am missing from like that around 6-inch mark down to here. And she had done this nice little like angled situation under the arm, which will probably make it, like when I pick up, much better. So my thought is that I can kind of pick up, kind of do a little triangle on this side, do a little triangle on this side, connecting like down the rows as I go, and then connect them and just go back and forth with it until I get down here. I'm going to try to do that as cleanly as possible, and I think I might have just like knit stitches kind of in the middle here maybe. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it ends up looking. I think it will be okay. It is on the sides. It is on both sides. So unless you know like what it was supposed to be like, which no one else that I run into would, then I'm hoping you won't be able to notice. So I am almost done with this ribbing here. I will bind that off, and then my next challenge is to fix my underarms, and then I can pick up and do sleeves. I'm hoping to get this done, let's see, right now it's towards the later part of July. I would like to get it done before mid-August. I think it'll be a lovely fall sweater because it's cotton with the eyelets, so it's not hot. But it will be long sleeves, so it will provide a little bit of warmth. We're going to the beach here in another week. I would have loved to have had it done then, but given the whole armhole situation, I'm not sure that's going to happen. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's not. Maybe by the end of the beach week? Cross my fingers. Wish me luck. Okay, I think I mentioned it's a DK weight Pima cotton that I hand dyed, and I'm calling it Confetti Sky because it's like, an all over blue, but then it has little specks of darker blue. And I don't know what's showing up on the screen, but like you can see little pink and yellow, light pink, dark pink, mixture of little speckles of color in there. A little bit purple. But which makes it fun for me to knit with. All right, last item for today is my sock. I went today's like discount day at our movie theater, and I brought my girls to see, and a friend to see Despicable Me 4, which was cute. And for a brief part of it, I knit on my confetti socks here. This is my confetti sock yarn. And the sock pattern I'm going with is just like a shorty plain vanilla sock. I just wanted some shorty socks. And I did 60 stitches, a 2x2 rib, a heel flap and gusset, because I feel that it fits me the best. And they are on size 2, I believe, or 1.5. 1.5, US 1.5 or 2.5 millimeter Chalgoo 9-inch circulars. With a little, I think it's Planet Charms, I think. Which this little stitch marker just matches so perfectly with my confetti yarn. So, always gotta have something small and mindless. I feel like that's my goal these days, is to find the mindless knit, and I keep like failing at that. A little bit of mind that I need for them is just non-existent right now, evidently. That's okay. Maybe I need more sleep. Anyways, I hope your summer is going well, or if you're in a different part of the world and it's not summer, I hope that time is going well as well. And I will see you next time. Bye.